I am a great magician. Your clothes are red!
Wow! Please, do it again!
Happy birthday, Litofeit! Hey, boy, sorry for the technical glitches. My computer just freaked out. There were all these little updates that never happen, and it was like, do it now, reset now, and I'm like, are you kidding me? 1 minute before the show. So a little bit late there. Sorry about that, guys. Happy birthday to Litofeit is the theme, obviously, everywhere around us. Best buddy, brother in arms, all that good stuff. Woohoo! Oh, thank you for that, Syscoms. That's awesome. So today it'll be, it's all about Litofeit. Sorry, I'm a little like, I have so many little fires I was trying to put out. Might be a really short show if this keeps up. Anyway, there was this second place burn deck, and I thought, what a better day to play it than on my buddy's birthday, who's Mr. Burn himself. Hopefully I can do a lot better than the last time, because I really underestimated the intricacies of it the last time. So anyway, let me get all my little ADD stuff out of the way here. Not that I have that, but okay. Sorry, I'm just a bit flustered here, guys, because I was like I said, just putting on everything. How's everybody doing? Happy birthday, Litofeit. Let me check up. Jimmy Colorado's in the house. Syscoms, Shurazaman Nimchimsky. All right, so this isn't Lito's Wizard Burn deck. I'm just playing the second place deck played by Evolving Wilds. I talked to him about it. It's pretty cool. And on the technical note, we looked into it. Twitch is awful at customer service. They've got like 3 people that actually can get back to you about once a month. That's a very small company, believe it or not. Anyway, so that error is definitely user side. So there's nothing I can do on my end of it. And I know the thing that kind of alarmed me was everybody was like, well, I'm not getting it on any other streams. I don't know. That's just what I've been told. So anyway, we got 3 caves. We've got, let's see, 16 basic mountains. I really like this one. Nice Z-axis depth of field on the artwork here by Sam Wood. We got 4 chain lightnings, 4 of these guys. So it's a little bit like Litofeit's deck with the wizard human. 4 lava spikes, 4 lightning bolts, 4 needle drops, 1 shard volley. Nice to nab a forgotten cave against capsize mid to late game. But hey, if we're getting there, we're probably already lost, right? 4 fire blasts, 4 rift bolts, 4 searing blades, all standard stuff, 4 thermal alchemist, and 4 curses. We don't run the archer in this build. I was talking to Evolving Wilds about that choice, and he just said it felt a little bit clogged in that spot. And you can't really block with it as you can with this. And I mean, it's a great card, but this is just all about curve and consistency. In the sideboard, we got 2 blazing volleys, 3 martyr of ash, 1 pyroblast, 1 flaring plane, and check this out, 4 Keldon marauders. And he brings these in against, well, you're going to bring them in against a lot of stuff you would like slivers or something you want to block and buy a few turns with. But he actually brings them in against Delver. And he said he doesn't bring in the blazing volleys. That's just how he's been doing. And he's got a second place in a challenge and a 5-0 just recently. So who knows? 3 smash to smithereens and one of my favorites, but just one of them, Fairy Macabre. So bonus chicken. Hey, what's up? I can see it appearing now. Sharazman just refreshed and it went away. Yeah, it's weird. I don't watch streams enough to know what's going on. I'm just happy you guys can see me because, like I said, this was all jacked up when I started. I was like, oh my gosh. So we're just going to go to it here. Hopefully we run into some victim we should hope for, right? I don't want to get clobbered, but anyway, yeah, cross these off here. Yeah, I swear, everything was up. I was probably 2 hours ahead of schedule this morning. Just watch the TV, had everything ready to come in. And it's like, I think it was like 11:57 or 58, and I'm rolling through the checklist, and all of a sudden one of the videos just on my game show software just starts tweaking. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll wait a minute here, let it do its little conniption fit, which it never does. And it just kept going, and I'm like, now it's 11:58, and I'm like, oh, reboot takes about a minute. I'm like, oh my God. So I had to do a hard shutdown, bring it back up, set all my configurations, tell my mic it's not a mic, tell it back it's a mic, tell my soundboard to not look at itself while I'm doing this one boot up trick, and you got to do it in a certain order. Then I was like, okay, I can roll now. And then I was typing in my password, and that's what started rolling the commercials. I tell you guys I can't chat with text in the text box. That's the reason why. And so then I was like, well, kill that feed. Let me start it again. Put my password in, started a new feed, so it won't be all jacked up on the YouTube end of it. And heart attack averted, I guess. But good grief, it's only a silly webcast show. But still, I have my pride. I like to have a good show, and sorry about all that weirdness. That felt like the first few days I used to stream when I'm just trying to figure out everything. But hopefully everything's sounding and looking good. Boy, everybody's afraid of getting burned, I hope. Let's hope that's what's going down. Anyway, I know if I roll to a deck vid, or I mean, we'll go over the list here a little bit more. Not too much to go over. I've only had one bad hand with this. I've only played it probably 6 times. Just in the tournament practice room, but just really interesting. 1 Pyroblast, and then the Kill the Marauders in the sideboard. That really get y'all. Yeah, that's right, Nimchimsky. I'm burning to fix that. And since I was very happy to find a lot of ramp decks lately. This guy Be Serious got a 5-0 with his ramp. Really different take on it. I think it might even be better than mine just for consistency in a tournament and stuff. I'm so obsessed with not getting mana screwed. Good God, look at these screens. That I think I took it maybe a little bit too far. We'll go over that list in a little bit. And also, when I was talking to Evolving Wilds about this, what is this? Jesus. Later. This is all the stuff that's just jacking me up here. This never happens. Okay, we're on the draw. We'll keep this. When I was talking to Evolving Wilds about this build, he was, you know, I really like the land base. And he said, yeah, I snuck in 1 or 2 more there just so I could keep 1 landers and such. So, all right, looks like we're up against some sort of zombie there. I know it's weird, huh, Shiraz? 1 Pyroblast. I'm just, so there's some big event going on today, right, guys? What is it? We don't have any amplifiers here, so I'm just going to get rid of my spike. Is there like I should know that, but is there like a Pro Tour going down today or whatnot? Feel the anger, use the force, burn your opponents. Let's hope. And I changed my hand, midweek I started playing left-handed, Princess Bride style, and so I changed my pass or yield to the minus on my keyboard, and then I went back to right-handed, so now I'm at the tilde mark. If that means anything to any of you, probably not. Who cares? Just filling air. Pro Tour Kenji is underway. Thank you for that. That's obviously what? Standard in draft or modern in draft. It's never Pauper in draft, is it? Okay. Let's hope for a mountain. I can burn away that carrion feeder at least. Dun, 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 dun. Get rid of his sack outlet. No. All right. Darn, darn, darn. Shoot. Oh, here we sit, getting hurt. Now, do you guys think I should snag that carrion feeder when he trips it? Or snag the boar? Or don't snag anything? How do you say? Couldn't really care less about the PT. Me neither. Yeah. Hey, Triceratops, what's up? You guys think I should use, I mean, we're a little screwed here. Use the burn a little bit to stay alive. Let's see what goes on the stack. Let me know. Got like a 4-turn clock here, and we're not having any mana with it. Let's see. This is BG Zombie. Burn the carrion, says Nimchimsky. Thinking about it. He plays the common zone. Should be the best popper. Yes. Let's get rid of the sack outlet. And we'll take 3. Hopefully we draw a land and we can do stuff here. Come on, land. Oh, that jerk. All right. He's got us there. Change of plans. Oh my goodness. This ain't looking good real quickly. We're going to definitely want our Martyr of Ashes here. Okay, well, let's get rid of the sack outlet. Future turns. Might be able to race. Might have to use one of these bolts on him. I mean on his one of the boars. Love boars. Man, that thing looks nasty. It's like a bunch of diseases, all kinds of stuff going through. Ooh. Here's the show all about Litofeit. Now he's being awfully quiet. He must be. I think he might be on the road in the car, not able to chat too much, but he might be chiming in and out. But yeah, not every day you do a show on your buddy's birthday. Look at this. Sacrifice City. Boy, I'll tell you, I'm tempted. If I had a lot more lands in my hand, maybe, but that kind of works out for us. It's fine by me. Boy, I'm a little scared with what's the rest of it, what's in his hand. Maybe he's got more unearths, more brindleboars. Birthday. Oh, there he is. There he is. All right. Gosh, just hoping everybody's here. Come on now. If I knew I was drawing a mountain next, I might go for it, but oh God, these damn brindleboars. I think I gotta roast this, guys. This hits. I can't kill that without eviscerating everything in my hand. We're probably gonna lose this one. I think I should Fire Blast. We're running a little few more lands, and we're gonna get rid of his sack outlet, and we will have 16 turns. Dropping that now. Risky. I'll pet a little pig coming by. No problem, buddy. Heck, I forgot how to gear up everything. Don't play an unearth or a carrion feeder. Oh, God. All right, this one's over. I mean, we're at 16. He's at 14. But that's soon to be about a 5-point turn. Swing a turn. Yeah. I'm going to draw another land. I mean, it's only the first game, so we'll bring in Martyr. That was a pretty gross draw against a removal heavy deck. Triple unearth. Pretty nice. It's Tortured Existence. I don't think it's Tortured Existence, is it? Or he probably wouldn't be playing unearth if it was. I figured I ran the show late in your honor. No, I was just, you should have heard me. I'm like, all the freaking times, and because I get everything set as Litofeit knows when he was here, and I, you know, just keep everything rolling, and man, just couldn't. All right, I'm going to lightning bolt that on his up, or if he puts a creature up on the stack, so I can at least get rid of the boar. But, yeah, so I set up everything hours ahead of time, got everything ready, and then just all these, you know how Windows can get with their little silly updates and stuff. It was like, are you effing kidding me? Got to stay alive. Probably won't. All right. It's his party, and he's going to start crying if he wants to. That's my role here. Sometimes it's funny. You take a deck like Burn, plus or minus like 4 or 5 counts of cards. It's just amazing how drastically different some draws can be. Hey, look, we might be able to pull out of this all of a sudden. I was about to just concede there. Watch this. We might be able to do something. He's at 11. We're at 8. We're staying alive. I don't think he can draw anymore on Earth, so I guess he could have one more if he plays like I do. Good lordy. That's the kind of creature I like to see. 1/1. Give me 8 turns, baby. More lands. No good stuff. All right. It's cool. Feels like he's got 3 carrion feeders in the yard, but it's just triple unearth. Man, oh man. Strange. Okay. Well, I'm going to drop the curse. I'm going to drop the cave. I'm going to pass the turn. Won't be drawing a lot of stuff next turn. Might be able to win next turn, depending. One nice thing when you're playing against decks that aren't red is just knowing what you're going to get. I guess green has the boosts with Vines of Vastwood. That would put us on a lot quicker clock, but be pretty unsynergistic with this deck style. So anyway, thank you for joining us, everybody. I know there's that big old, oh crap, Frankenrich Vampire. Let's read this one for everybody. I know there's a Pro Tour and all that other stuff going on Twitch, so I appreciate all the camaraderie and the loyalty. Flying 2/2 when Frankenwrath Noble or another creature dies, target player loses a life and you gain a life. Ooh, boy, am I glad I got rid of that sack outlet. That would suck. Come on, good stuff. No. All right. Maybe should have held on to that. I'm going to have to... Oh, man, this is going to be close. Okay, at the beginning of his upkeep, there's the bing. Let's wait till the attack happens. Maybe I can do it at the end of his turn. We've already hit him. No Pulsa Marasa. Yeah, believe me, I'll try to fit it in a burn deck, that's for sure. Ask Litofeit all about that. He is, that is Tempo Supreme. People just see it as a life card. It's like, oh, it's so much more. No more black screen on Twitch. I agree. But again, nothing we can do about that. All right, so we got to win out here, or we're dead. We'll do that. There's enough land, please. We'll do that. We'll do this. Good lordy, this deck doesn't want to win today. And not enough, is it? What a bummer. Almost a great comeback. Ends up not being one. There's 3. I wish there was a bluff where you could light up your guys there. Oh, and then that'll it hasn't even died yet. That was strange. Oh, he thinks we've got lethal in hand. That was a good play on his part. All right. He gains the life. We lose the life. We're dead to life. Boom. Pretty cool play. Griffith got my respect. Off to sideboarding. Going to bring in the Martyr of Ashes, obviously. Thinking Blazing Volley. I saw a lot of 1/1s. I'd like to see this early. I'm going to take out the Lava Runner. There's so many ground creatures. Just very unlikely I'm going to be able to follow that. I'm going to take out the Shard Volley. Good against control. See, green's going to have some removal. Kill the Marauders might be pretty good here. That was the first game. I thought we lost it immediately, and we almost had a nice comeback there. Kill the Marauders would provide for some pretty good blockers by some time. Or we go with the Blazing Volley route, but I think I'm going to go with the Kill the Marauders. Fairy! This comes. Yeah? I thought you were poking fun at me for always liking Fairy Macabre, but I don't know. I'd rather just burn the dude out. I guess it does have quite a bit of we saw 3 unearths in that opening, 4 draws. So, hey, I found your channel on YouTube. First time watching live. Love your decks and your commentary. Thank you so much for that. I'll call you MFC Tagax or whatever it is. Sorry about that. Yeah, we had a really shaky digital beginning to the show today with all our technical issues. So the Cabra seems good, says Shiraz. But for what, guys? So I'm thinking. Take out maybe 1 curse for Macabre. Deluxe does not like the Macabre. I'll bring it in because you guys said to, but it just seems a little... I was playing... just don't know about this. It feels more like if I'm going against a Prismatic Strands deck and I want to be able to burn them out. It doesn't... Don't know if I'm going to want to sit on this card. I'm not going to play that. Sorry, y'all. I'm going to put the curse back in and go like that. Gato Antonio, hello, hello. Oh, and we got bouncing screens too. Boink, sorry about that. Yes. All right, remember we had 1 land last time. Now we have no lands. So we'll mulligan. This is just so Twitch-like. Can't tell you how consistent and awesome this deck was playing. About this time yesterday, I played like 3 games in a row. Then this morning I woke up. I'm like, oh, well, here comes the crap. And nope, it worked perfect again, and I'm like, wow, I might have a pretty good outing with Burn today. And then this. Oh, boy. Yeah, we're going to mulligan that. All right, we'll keep this. Good lordy. It's going to represent a good blocker. I know I put it in for that reason. I'm going to throw it on the bottom. I get some mana fixing going here sooner rather than later. Play it. Let's go. Down to 4 cards. This really blows. You got this. Stoke the flames. Yeah, I tell you. If anything, I've in those practice games that I did have, I had quite a few games where I had a little bit too much mana, but that was like, thank goodness for the caves and, you know, the extra volley and stuff like that. It just adds to that consistency, but it's like, woo, there ain't no consistency here, that's for sure. And I don't have any amplifier. I don't know if I'm going to draw one. So I think this is just going to be a race game here. I'll suspend this in case this gets scary and zap here. got to keep in mind too, he's probably got discard, so I don't really want to sit. The last time I played Burn, I really learned some valuable lessons about, you know, kind of stocking up spells and stockpiling them and stuff. It might seem obvious to, but I didn't play it all that much, and I was, you know, sometimes against swamps and stuff, you just want to get hellbent as fast as possible. Get bent. Yeah, bent. What bends in product lines? That's a good thing. Maybe we come up with a commercial. Get bent. Get blankety blank. Whatever the thing is. Who knows? Anybody? Any ideas out there? What's a product that like brags about bending things? Lovely Carrion Feeder. That thing got so out of control last game, but I don't know if it's... I think we're just going to want to wait. Got to keep a few cards in our hand because of our... we don't want... If we draw into our third land and we eventually get a... What am I looking for? Martyr of Ashes. I want to be able to do something with it, so... Yuri Geller! Yes! That's right. Zapparoonie. Alright. I hit him with this. Glad I put that Marauder down. Kind of would have been probably a Visionary in the yard draw. That thing would be a 2/2. He'd be at probably 1 or 2 more life, and we wouldn't be this much deeper in our deck because we are not drawing any lands. Too many sometimes and not enough others. Yeah, there's this few matches, obviously Elves, Stompy, this, where that get to dude, it's like, get out of here, get to. Okay. Coming over with this. He's probably going to do some double sack shenanigans. At least I would. There it is. Wait for it. Oh, I was hoping he would do that. Alrighty. Get bent over. Alright. Come on. Just can't. Oh, well, hey. Get another mountain here. We might be. Got him at 5. One more mountain. We'll be at 1. Might be over before then, though. Yeah, I'm going to try to kill that now. The timing of the pig. I knew what I was going to draw next. I might play that differently, but 4 turns. Hexen Rouge. Might prove to be true, my friend. Got a little shell-shocked by that triple unearth game 1. That was just like, didn't seem like I could. It's like, get rid of that sack outlet and I've got some time to do stuff. But yeah, I'm actually very glad I killed it at this point. I would definitely be dead. Let's see. Well, not much to think about here. 2, 4, 7. We gotta do it. I think we'd already be dead if that feeder was alive. This would be a 3/3, technically a 4, because it would be giving the carrion 1, which was already going to be at a 3/3. That would have been, yeah, long dead. I understand, but if that thing would have lived with this draw, we would have been dead. Might still happen. Can we draw anything here? Not really. Our Martyr, we would need 1 more land to do it with, so... Rolas. Man, I so wish I could get the that draw right now, like if I had it out there, just be like, bleh! Here comes Martyr. No. Well. Zap. Bing. 1 shy. For dramatic effect, I'll wait till upkeep. I don't want to be hearing You'd have won. We would have been long dead if that last feeder was there. So chill. Many a times, how vast amounts of times I will admit, yes, you are right. But in this instance, we'd be on to round 2. Long time. Huzzah! And it's off to round 2. I'll let him run us over here. It's like, why doesn't carrying feeder decks work that good for me when I play them? Against Burn too? No. Who knows? Maybe he's holding a Pulse Marasa himself. Be pretty good for that deck. Hey, if it's green, it should have Marasa. That's what I'm saying. All right, we're down a game. We're just going to jump right into round 2. Hopefully our luck changes. When I was talking to Evolving Wilds about this build, he was saying that his Delver matchup was just awful. But real quick, I want to roll over to, while we're waiting for an opponent, one of the ramp lists that quite a bit different than mine, way more land destruction, but just a very honest deck, 17 basics, the full package of these and these and these. Got Thermokarst in the 3 spot, and it runs only 2 Shamblers, all 4 Reap and Sows, which you can always just entwine it and go get land if you're, the person's got Quarian Ranger out or whatever. 4 Acid Moss, 4 Reclaiming Vines, and this guy, Ariophes. Sacrifice it, which is cool. Don't have to wait anything. It deals damage equal to its power to target creature with flying, and it has Persist, so you can get rid of 2 Delvers and a Fairy or whatever. Just keeps coming over and over again. Pretty neat tech there. I was kind of tickled when I saw that. 4 Tuskers, that's his way of getting lands out, and then the Sandworms for cycling and not letting little dorks get in your way like elves and such. And then all 4 Crushers, not messing around. Pretty cool list. If I go back up to the deck we're playing today, oh, here we go. Let me get this here and here and here. Too bad. Oops. That's rock here. Good news about Burn. I don't have to worry about timing out. Who knows? Maybe I can. Hey, a good hand. Look at that. It's amazing. All right. Deluxikov is big in Japan. Yeah, that was so funny, Lackerding. I was so tripped out. I was like, all these little, I don't know. I don't hope I'm not being offensive, but it sounded like anime voices to me. And it was just, just this very delicate female voice and going over my ramp deck. And every once in a while you'd hear some English translation switch over. And I was like, what? And then the views too. I was like, wait, I made the video, and it's, as usual, our videos are get 0 views. And here's one that's been up for 4 days, and it's oh, we got about 3,000 views. It's God, must be nice. All right. Yeah, we're going to keep this. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Although I don't think I ever really want to, if I visited Japan, it would be a very, oh, here we go. This will be a fast one. It's a burn-on-burn match, ladies and gentlemen. Who can do it? Hopefully the person that draws more cards. Well, I'm going to get this out of the way now. Hopefully I can zap him with his own Chain Lightning, but I want to get him before he can get us. And I'm kind of liking the Searing Blaze. I hope I see another mountain, because it'd be nice to just be able to have 2 out and sit on 1, but go from there. I found a Japanese Twitter too, posted it on Facebook. Oh, okay. I don't know if I saw that. Was that real recently, Lackerding? Not quite sure. Oh yeah. All right. Well, hey. All right. We're both burning. That's a good card for us. It's like a free spell, kind of. Got to assume we're at what, 9? Maths. I should have had that all set up here. And if you're wondering why there's a dragonfly next to me, just a favorite flying insect of my buddy Litofeit. He's all about them. I'm going to do this here. All right. Pass it up, baby. He loves his dragonflies, so had to have one of those here for the day. I don't even know how it looks yet. I'll have to check it out after the show if it's a little distracting. Rift Bolt's in the house. We've got him at 5. Emerald Dragonfly, yeah. Yeah, it's funny. I've always, I know it's kind of similar, but the that suspending, what is it, the B card in green, it's a 3/3 flyer that suspends. I've always kind of I want to make a green flying deck just to be weird. That sure wouldn't be news to anybody, right? All right. We're going to do this. I think we got him at upkeep, right? This will put him at 6. Nope. Getting close. Do this again while he doesn't have options. Giant dusk wasp. That's it. That thing would be terrifying in real life. My goodness. Oh, to have one more damage. Hey, maybe he'll hope for the best and throw a flame rift out there. The purist in me loves flame rift. I just boom, going all out. 4 damage. Let's go. I've just never been able to make it work. However, to be fair to myself and to insult myself a little bit, I've never really done too well with burn outside of just tournament practice room stuff. So come on, hurt yourself. Play a creature. Do something. Let me use my cards. Nebuleta, Dragonfly. All right. Maybe not for long. Are we going to get the light up lands? The dreaded glowing mountains. Sounds like a kung fu style. I am glowing mountain of the eternal fist. Well, at least we'll get a draw here. It's an interesting sequence. And tie. Yeah, that is a pretty word, huh? Oh, what a nice play. And no tie. We're dead. That was pretty cool. Hey, if you're going to lose, that's a pretty good way to lose. What's good? What's bad? Well, bring in the Marauders. You know, ask yourself this. If you're playing Flame Rift, are you playing the typical creature lists, like with Alchemists and stuff? I'm wondering, maybe we take out 2 Blazes and bring in to kill the Marauders? I'm going to listen to see what you guys are thinking about that inclusion. But other than that, I'm going to keep things the way they are. It'd be nice to get this guy up and running real fast. What do you guys think? All Blazes out. All Blazes for Marauder. All right. Yeah, good plan. Anybody else? We got a minute. Hey, evening, good afternoon, good morning. Yeah, I like leaving 1 in and lose the shard. I like that plan, guys. Let's go. Let's get a win, damn it. Burn. Bouncy screen. That was an L. Apparently, Deluxikov spells burn with 3 L's. Yeah, I want to play first. Good hand. We're going to keep it. All right, let's get some W's here, baby. He's mulliganed. Holds here. We got an even draw out. Good times, good times. We'll start with the spike. Aha. Rift Bolt in the house. Mirror matchup. Of course, my lands are prettier. I don't know. That's pretty cool artwork there. A little morning mist. I don't know what it is. This border. I just like these old borderlands. I guess just the old man in me. Who knows? Coming out with Marauders. Let's get 5 damage out of them, please. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that from last time. Always curse. And I caught myself the last 2 days. I was like, hey, maybe I've turned the corner, because I would hear you guys in my head, and I was like, okay, it would be really fun to go crazy right now, but I'm just going to drop the curse, and those are the games that just kept winning. So, hey, we're really ahead on damage here. He used 3 on my dude, and we got 2 out of it, so that's pretty cool. Must be easy. Usually Twitch brings out the best in luck. Far from it. Yeah, Burn's in a neat place where it's just there's really no. Ooh boy, that's quite a few turns of damage. 2 is no joke. Now I see why he didn't mind burning that out. Get rid of his dude. Do you guys think I should get rid of that with a spell? I'm gonna suspend this. You think Lava Mant's in it, or should I just go to the dome? Go to the dome. Go to the dome. We got 3, 6, 9. Yeah. Watch your clock, Deluxe. you be quiet. Rift and chain. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But chain him, right? Ignore wizard. That's something. It didn't pan out too well for me. Those chains are coming up at nice times where I actually can pay for them. That's pretty cool. That was a pretty cool way to lose. That was one of my favorite losses this year, was just, you know, aha, and then I say aha with the fire blast and little pause. Aha, here comes the other one. It's like, oh crap. That was pretty awesome. I better get some wins for my buddy here. Litofeit's birthday. If you're late to the party, we're celebrating as best we can with only, what, a couple 1,000 miles between us. Bum-ba-dum. That would be a sucky gift, a winless birthday. Of course, it isn't his list, so he's probably giggling at every loss. Let's draw some cards. Yeah, tell us about your day there, Litofeit. It's your theme after all. Maybe should have held on to that for a Searing Blaze, but we only got one in the deck. It's just logic being, if we draw another mountain, we'll be able to double blast. So, scry. Yes, new blender for Ritas. Yeah, man, you're like King Rita. A little Rita time. It's always a good time for a little Rita. Now you win with a land draw. Yeah, that's. I was thinking, purist in me was like, I should wait for a blaze and hold on to that. And I'm like, nah, not with this hand. Gotta go burn. What's he got? Don't have 2 lightning bolts, which he probably does. That would suck so bad. Double fire blast faced. Yeah, pretty much, except for a forgotten cave, but then we could cycle that into something else. It'd be pretty funny if. Come on. Okay, all right. Hey, I think we got this. It's hard to think of even a Marauder draw here. If there was a delay, I didn't see it when I called it, but that was weird. We've got a blocker. You're going to do it now, especially after that last round. Boom, boom. I can maybe get us to 2 if he's got Fire Blast, but I think we got our first W for the day. What's this? Pause. Okay. All right. Begin sideboarding. Game 3. I was hoping for a game 4. I thought we were going to draw that first one, but if you're late to the party or just watching this on YouTube, rewind to the first match. It's pretty fun. Okay. He's kind of got the same plan we do. I want to have 2 blazes this game. Two blazes and what? What should I take out, ladies and gentlemen? Man, where are these guys? I think it's, 4 games now? We haven't seen one of them. Blaze chess mats. Duck a blast. Ooh, that's ballsy. Anybody second getting rid of a fire blast? Well, it's his birthday. I'm going to adhere. I might just cut a cave. I kind of do. It's just such a trump card. I can't do it. Curse seems bad late. Being not on the draw. What do you guys say? Well, alright, Litofeit, it's your birthday. I'll cut the Fire Blast and we'll see how it goes. Seems weird to me, but you've played a lot more Burn than I have. Well, this is weird. We're on the draw. Definitely keep. We got our creatures. Alright. We're going to keep this. We're on the draw. Got a whole bunch of land drops. I mean, 1-drops. Hope we get some land drops. Again, Evolving Wilds. White plays about 1 or 2 more than usual, just so we can do that. Not strategy. Land. Give me a land. No. Yeah, I think we just chain here before I can get us. I'm not obsessed with getting these online and doing the haste thing. But, I mean, we get a mountain. I'm going to drop the curse. $17. Oh, I know. I was just kind of bringing up that point. Like, a lot of times I see people hold on to those a little too long to get the little that scenario going down, and I'm definitely not against it. Just on a second turn against the deck that I know he's probably got more Searing Blazes. I wanted to represent some damage here. Of course. Well, we're already at 12. Stuck on 1 land. Very pretty hand, for what it's worth. You know, it's funny. I'm looking at this. This guy is dropping a needle. Looks like this dude just caught it. They're facing each other. That's pretty cool. I know, Shiraz. This is. I mean, it's been what, over a year now, where I just kind of roll my eyes and I'm like, it's a Twitch thing. Would really like to drop myself, but I didn't take any damage this turn. What do you guys say? Lava Runner? Should I nuke this guy to try to buy some more turns? I wanna zap that. That's a fast clock. Hooks and Moods. Good luck. Thank you. Thank you. Burn his whiz. All right. We are in agreement. Zapatolio. Let's go. Now if we get a mountain, should we still curse or should we double Lava Runner? All right, well, at least I've got a speed bump if I drop a Lava Runner here. Prevent 3 damage. Thank you, Shuffler. What a treat. We're down. Got no lands. Oh. Ouch. Well, there goes my decision tree. Bonus crit chicken. Kill creature. Always good advice. Splat. And okay, well, we got 1. Not much else to do. Play this and attack. Hope maybe he's just got lands. Probably not. I think we're headed to 0-2 territory to start this one off. We lost to a cool Sacrifice Carrion Feeder Zombie Golgari build in round 1. And we're in the mirror game, or round 2, and really having issues with the shuffler. That'd be a pretty good horror movie if you were a professional gambler, like a 21 pro. It's like The Shuffler this summer. Paper cuts at any cost. Plop. What's he got? Needle drop us. Please have only lands. All right, at this stage, I think we have to drop the Alchemist. Alchemist, right, Little? Well, no, we could we could run at him and double needle drop. Yeah. Yeah, didn't even attack here. Get some options. Pop. Ooh. Well, we're 2 cards deeper. Problem is, here comes the pain. Very unlikely he's going to draw a land or something he can't use. Maybe it'll be a creature. And we're dead. All right. Well, it's going to be a fast show, ladies and gentlemen. We got 1 out of that one. It still ended in a big fat blop. What do you call kaplunk? All these things. Let's see. All right. Positivity. Let's go. Let's go. Let's keep this real. We've got our first break coming up after this next match. Just a little quick minute or two. Go refresh my libation situation. And we got that Tortured Existence challenge on the Discord. Guys over there, very, very generous prize pool. So asked us last week if you were here. I think it was Gualarez. He asked us if we could promote it, and I was like, hell yeah. So he sent us the stuff, and boom. That's how it works. I think Curse is too slow for the mirror, says Cardbreaker. Can only count on it doing 2 to 3, which is not great rate. That's a good point. There are a lot of burning cooks in the kitchen, though, so I got to lean on my boy Litofeit, being his birthday and all. All right. Yeah, these Coke cans are pretty funny. The Coke Zero, they've got this silly ad campaign where it says, you know, share a Coke with, and it'll have names. But now they got these titles, and it says, I've got 2 that say leader, and it's like, I think they spelled loser wrong because we're 02. That'd be such a funny ad campaign. So share a Coke with a loser. All right. What are we up against? Hey, all right. Keep this. Curse, curse. Curse, curse, Alchemist Needle. Sing, pow, boom. All right. Now we'll probably run into the Marasa thing, but that's when we're going to want these amplifiers. Going down, going down. Okay. Get the curse going. But our only hope, if he does have a Marasa heavy draw, or if he's on that sort of thing, or like the other day, right, Litofeit, maybe he's got the Fangrin Marauders in there. What a card. Kind of pre-boarded against this. I mean, I think we'll bring in maybe a few smashes, the one lone Pyroblast, depending on what we see. Maybe a Fairy Macabre, probably not. All right. Should I wait on this needle drop just for the Alchemist ability? That's 2 turns away. Kind of nice to do it now. Okay. Meet you guys in the middle. Do one now. Come on, Searing Blaze. Down we go. Well, we get a blocker. So, if I'm not mistaken, I just hold on that needle drop. Make sure it turns into a shock. Shock the drop. Drop the shock. It's funny, when I'm playing land destruction, Tron, like goldfishes to Tron, like immediately just ding. Always seems to just get there. This is when I'm afraid of Marasa. Put him right at 20. You can almost feel it coming. Interesting. You don't want to hit me? Okay. That's cool. Keep drawing lands. Let's do this now. Hit this now. Undo this. I'm really thinking there's some sort of graveyard shenanigans coming up, so with the land count that we've got, I think I'm going to just kind of go all out here. 7. Plus he's probably got counter magic, so. Upkeep tricks. Here comes Marasa. Nope. All right. Hey, look, I did stuff right. All right, so that's some sort of Tron. I almost wish it went a little bit longer, but. Well, if Macabre ever wants one, help me out here, guys. I don't know if Smash is even worth it. Probably over the Searing Blazes, though. I'm thinking we take out the Searing Blazes for the 1 blast and the 3 Smash to Smithereens. What do you think? We got Volley, obviously no. Flaring Pain, not going to work. Marauders might be good. We're always saying that. Marauders might be good. This is going to really shine, hopefully, unless the 1/3 dorks show up. Curse really earned its keep there. Shard Volley really liking this matchup if it goes long and they try to zap something. Come on, don't be shy now, guys. You think we ought to bring in the fairy? Not quite sure what list the person's on, but majority of the time they do run Marasa in a 2 or 3 count, or an infinite loop count. So I'd really like to find one way of bringing this in, maybe for the Shard Volley. We can sack our mountains, and if they start returning this, we'll just cycle it. Anybody? Anybody? Anybody there? There we go. All right. It's so weird running 1 Pyroblast. It's like, that'd be funny if it's like this critical, awesome one. I think you're correct. Go fast. Let's go. Thank you for chiming in. Like I said, always flying blind. So unless you guys text me, I get lonely. Ugh. We are on the draw. We got 4 mountains. We could turn 1 into the 3rd. Yeah, I'm thinking that 2 Shiraz. I don't hate this hand. Definitely had better ones. Benefit being we can cycle that cave real fast. You guys think we pitch this or keep it? It's one great thing about it's a very good streaming deck. It's like I don't have to worry about my clock. Just kind of sit back. We're already at the hour mark in the 3rd round. That's kind of neat. Faster pace, a little more sponsored by Mountain Dew vibe to the when we're playing Burn or Goblins or something that's really fast. Keep and cycle. All right. Hey, bonus chicken. Thank you for that. All right, well, keep it. Still love that name. I want to swap names with you, bonus chicken. Keep and see what happens. You're up a game. That's a good point. Hey, Matador Actual. I've seen that last moniker attached to a name with an underscore like 4 or 5 times. Is that a thing I'm not aware of? Is it in a show, or are you just? Because I've seen that like 3 or 4 different times on Magic. I'm just gonna cycle now. See what we get. Normally I like to do that at the end of their turn and play correctly, but when I'm trying to chat and do stuff, a lot of times I'm like, what's the point? Get rid of it. I can just tap through the next turn and see what the... Uh-oh, he's representing stuff. Yeah, that's a good draw. If he counters this, we'll get another one. All right. Burn has really upgraded this last year or two. I mean, we got the Alchemist, we got the Archer, and we got the Lava Runner. It's pretty awesome. Boy, that screams he's got Marasa, doesn't it? Evoking that dude. Just kind of this reckless, we'll get it later. I love that feeling. I know it all too well. Bring this out. Drop our other Alchemist. Say, welcome to the party. Now we're going to have some fun if this goes down. Marasa might not be able to save him. Yeah. I think it's worth just holding off. We'll keep the needle drop. We got plenty of stuff. Boy, do we got some firepower here. So we'll at least lava spike this turn. That much is for sure. Tap those. Maths. Hey, all right, we won. So I'm going to run to the restroom real quick, guys, and we'll be back right after this.
Guys, Cody and the gang are at the park. Playing football? With Down Darius Jackson.
Let's go! You're not going anywhere. Without your big game liquid slam.
Excellent!
Go long. This one's going downtown. Whoa!
Whoa! Check that out! Now I got a full team. Yeah! Yeah!
Liquid slam!
Liquid slam!
Oh! Jesus Christ!
We gotta go! Help back! Help back!
Come on! Die!
Oh. Tough day, kids? Well, I've got just the thing. How about some big game pizza pigskins?
Awesome!
Yeah!
Hungry got me in a grapple. Big game pizza pigskin is my hunger that you tackle. All day, every day, big
Touchdown,
game.
Mrs. D.
Big game pizza pigskins for your taste buds a touchdown.
Sack your hunger with Big Game Pizza Pigskins. Pizza that tastes better on a football.
Always use a flamethrower with adult supervision.
The Marilagia. If you are going to drink like a wizard, then you must release the beast.
Marit Lager. Crack the ice and release your beast. Available at all fine Sinclair superstores.
Worm would like to remind you to drink responsibly.
Honey, I just can't get this darn thing clean.
Well, Boop, have you tried Nevin Rule's Disc and Shine?
What's that?
Nevin Rule, Disc and Shine for that apocalyptic clean. Longer lasting shine. Maybe forever.
Nevin Rule's products available at all Sinclair superstores. Product made Super Sin Evil. Nevin Rule's products not responsible for actual apocalypse.
And we're back. Got a good hand. All right, I'm on. Yeah, we'll keep this. Woo. Now this is the kind of stuff I just kept drawing into. Are you kidding me? Is this another? Is it? Oh, it's another man match. Hopefully we can get our bit of revenge here. All right. Well, let's start with our own little Rift Bolt surprise here. Not much of a surprise. Doink. All right, burn again. Man, this is gonna be like one of the fastest shows ever. Apologies if you wanted to spend a lot of time this afternoon here, but ooh. So my youngest had this huge book report that they had to turn. Well, they had to write a story, like 10-page story, and then turn it into a movie trailer. And his friends just totally bugged out on him. They kept dropping the ball week after week, just wouldn't show up to meetings. And he's like me where he just wants to get stuff off his plate as soon as possible. So finally just came up against it. Poor little guy's been writing his head off. I think I got a writer on my hands. He's really good at it. No father ego intended. But anyway, so he wrote that. And so this weekend I'm going to help him cut the trailer. So it'll be a nice big ha-ha to his friends that were the ball droppers. Be like, take that, suckers. Man, see here, I want to spike Lava Runner. You still think I should curse here, Litofeit? Yeah, that's how I should look at it, Nimchimsky. It's Litofeit's day, and there's burn everywhere. A lot of candles burning. Shirazman, you nailed it. Light the candles with the flame torch. Yeah, curse bad rate. All right. Well, I'm going to drop Spike, follow my heart here, Lava Runner while I've got an opening. 2's better than 1. You could argue he might have the Blaze land, but is the Blaze coming down? Blaze target. Splat. All right. Here we are. Okay. Gonna try to hold that mountain back in case he's got one of his Lava Runners or some other cool thing coming out. Pretty cool design card. It's amazing how often they make red cards tough. Hey, there's a good target. Now we can drop that mountain. All right. Hey, this is looking up. Boom, boom, boom. Huzzah! Hooah! Here we go. Take this down. Yeah, Litofeit's got this cool deck. If anybody wants it, send an email to pauperganda@gmail.com. But it's a mid-range burn deck. And laugh as you will, it can be pretty formidable because it works off a lot like having multiple curses out. He uses the desert with the wall pharaoh. And then obviously burn. A lot of wizards. And boy, it works. It's pretty mean. We'll say no to that. So if you're curious about that list, Litofeit, make sure to email it to me, and then I'll email it to anybody who wants it. Wouldn't recommend it for a tournament. I bet it could go 3-2 or so, though. But it's a very cool theory study deck. And I've always liked that kind of clock damage. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. Actually, probably do this now. See scenarios where you might be able to draw into like even damage maybe. So always tap that mana before you float it, people. All right. Here come the W's. Let's hope we get another one. All right. I am going to take the curses out in this matchup. Now that I'm getting the feel of burn a little bit better. Bringing in the Marauders for those. And that's it. I don't see doing much of anything else. Anybody got a problem with that plan? Well, maybe lose 1 Blaze for a curse. I think everybody's on this list because, you know, it did so well on the challenge. I mean, a burn deck to go 5-0, it's like, yeah, not that big of a deal. So many people play burn that it might be like, oh, it should show up more. But being that, you know, prior to that week in the big challenge, which oh my God, I stunk out so bad. If you're curious of my crying woes of what happened last week, it started strong and then just completely went to crap. But all the details are on my Facebook page. I always write down round by round challenge report and stuff. But yeah, it's pretty impressive to go get second place at a challenge with burn when everybody's kind of packing a lot of heat for that kind of stuff. But I'm just going to keep it like it is. We'll see what's going on. Boom. Go. All right. this happens so much. I almost want to configure everything to the other side of the screen. It drives me nuts. Yeah. He decides to go second. That's scary. Our land's right. I think I'm just going to play the lava runner and pass. What do you guys think about that? Yeah, I'll keep it. Gotta think of that as a 3-land hand, which is pretty cool, so I'm just gonna drop this dude now. Do all this other stuff later. And drop the alchemist and start cycling. Here's our Curse of the Lava Runner. Searing Blaze, boy, that card is so lopsided when you have Landfall. Ugh. Landfall's got to come back. Everybody does it. It's like, you know, cantrips and stuff like that. So people are always drawing cards or doing stuff. It's like, man, it's so needs to be revisited, I think. Maybe this will eat some burn and save our alchemist. We'll see. I sure love these mountains. What do you guys think? You don't have to cut. No hurt feelings here if you don't like the art. I like how it tells a story. It's like this little bridge right here. And it's like, oh, where's that go? Is that the same place? Is that the peak? Or do they go the other way over here? And then, heck, what's back here? And it's Grandma's house. Down comes the alchemist. I like, too, that this deck is tough. 2 and a 3 backside. Don't have to worry about any little shenanigans. Something kills it. It's a card. It's not some little fledgling effect. So, old frame, best frame, says World Hates Paul. I totally agree. Just a bit, things got a little too glossy. In the 80s, there was this crappy girls cartoon called Gem. And it just, sometimes these things, they're just so shiny, and it's just like, enough. Like, wizarding, I want cauldrons and things that are gritty, and like, you know, maybe I played cards a little too long over kitchen tables, but I love when I play him because he doesn't put sleeves on anything. It's just the stuff, it's there. It's like, this is what it is. It's magic. It's gritty. It's good stuff. So I don't know. That and being old. No need for more landfall. We have a lot of Tireless Tracker. Hey, Razor 21212. I think that's the first time you've chimed in. Thank you very much. Good to hear from you and all that. Oh, man. Well, let me cycle here. I'd love to be able to have 4 and hardcast Rift Bolt just so I could turn this guy's damage on here. We can kind of do it this way, too. This will work out. This way we'll get 1 more damage out of the lava runner. Start saying it right. Yeah, Jam. I think it was Jem, but who cares if we're spelling it wrong, right? It actually wasn't that bad, but, you know, at that age, girls have cooties, and I was all about Transformers and Gummy Bears and G.I. Joe. Care Bears. Yeah, Mark Mello, good one. Good call. Smurfs, that was my, like, guilty Saturday morning pleasure. I kind of wish kids understood that. I just remembered, man, it was almost like programming a workforce in kids that way, where it was like, you know, here, look forward to the weekend, and I don't know, probably reading way too much into that, but just remember, boy, you'd get up, groggy, with your blanket, sit on the couch, big old bowl of cereal or something, and just like 3 or 4 hours until like 11 or 12, and then you go, you know, hang out with your friends all day. Jim and the Mist was, yes, the Smurfs. Then they tried, what was it, that Snorks came after that, which was surprisingly a little bit watchable, but it was no Smurfs. All right. I think I want to, what do you guys say? I want to Rift Bolt that, drop my Lavamancer and go. Or should I just, no, I guess I could just needle drop it, right? That would probably make a lot more sense. Regardless, I'm going to do this. Yeah, I think the needle drops the play here. She-Ra, still great. Oh yeah, Thundercats was another one of my favorites too. That was a darn good show. Come on, needle drop. Don't want you to get no amplifier. Going after our dudes. That ain't cool. Well, at least it's not a bolt to our face. Down goes the lava runner. I keep wanting to say lava mancer. Love playing those in modern. You know what? What if lava mancer became a common? Just hear me out. I don't know if there's. I mean, I'm sure it would see playing in some sideboards and decks, but I think it just goes to the power of Pauper of how it's like, wow, even that might not be able to justify a lot of spots on a list. Okay, I'll flip this. Hopefully we get a land next turn, and we'll go like this. Fed laws killed Saturday morning cartoons, says Mark Mello. They changed so advertisements couldn't target children, and each cartoon needed at least 26 minutes long, more expensive income. I didn't even know that, and I'm in the business. Did not know. I like this. We're at 17 life against a burn deck. He's playing like I do sometimes, getting a little too safety net vibe feeling where you should be kind of going for the throat, but let's hope we draw some threat here. Another lava runner would be pretty cool. Yield to that. Yield to this. Saturday morning cartoons weren't the ones backed up with toys. It was the dailies. Yeah, that was so true. There's a cool thing on Netflix for any of you 80s fans out there. I think it's called The Toys We Grew Up With, and there's a few things just allocated to just Transformers. It's neat seeing behind the scenes. In fact, the Transformers movie, which everybody got teary-eyed that I knew about because they killed off everybody, the reason they did that, I found out just a few weeks ago, is that they were just trying to push new toys along and kill the old product line. And these guys that were hired to write the movie didn't know anything about transforming robots or who was endearing to, you know, what kids or whatnot. And I just remember just so many parents getting upset, like, you killed Optimus Prime. All of a sudden, things are getting even. I'll just cast it. All right, let's go. We're a little over the hour mark. We only got one more round left. Playing burn and facing burn and Tron opponents that we're able to run over the top of. This is going to be a fast one. Got to get Little out of the house. I was so overthinking this. Obviously, I wanted to play burn, but he's got a nice family trip to one of his favorite places on the planet, Charleston, South Carolina. Been there once, all thanks to my very, very, it's got to be a better word than very for the generosity that Litofeit has, but it was so cool seeing that city. What was that flower the whole city smells like? Was it jasmine? Give it a try. Your current list also up on your Facebook. Oh, the mid-range. If he's got it on his Facebook, maybe. I know Litofeit's got his Facebook page. Or just post it on Pauperganda's wall there. Oh, man, look at this. He burned our dudes. And all of a sudden, of course, we drew 2 lands. That doesn't help. He might be sitting on Searing Blazes, too. Another curse. I remember a shower game that you needed a toy. You could shoot the screen. Oh, yeah. I do remember something like that. They, yeah, Jasmine, that's the one. Yeah, it's pretty cool for a city to have a smell. It's just year round. Oh, we're gonna be down a game. All right, no, we're even. Okay. You know what? I want to see what we're gonna draw. I'm curious if it's a mountain, because I think Syscoms or somebody was saying earlier to oops, I don't want to reveal my hand. Damn it! All right, I wanted to draw a card. You ever see that the option bounces? Oh, what great software this is. All right, 2 blazes for what? 2 curses? I'm thinking that. Anybody got a problem with that? Speak up now. Captain Powers is card breaker. Man, if Mike Man was here, he would probably know it immediately. He might be here. I think he like hovers around because every time I mention him, and boom, he shows up. I'm like, what? Huh? All right, sideboard options here, guys. Up against game 3, our revenge game against Burn. Maybe we can do something that resembles winning. If we do this, we'll be 2-2. Trying to get a tiny bit of profit with the 3-2. Very tiny. Just keeps you rolling. Keeps you rolling. Anybody? Anybody? Curses. Got our curses. All right. Well, everybody's being all quiet, so hopefully the feed's still going. I'm going to submit. Go from here. Yeah, I want to play first. Good God. Yeah, we'll mulligan that. And we'll keep this. Hey, hey, hey. I'm tempted to put that on the... No, because we're not going to draw another card. We need to draw into a land there. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Not that I can do. I'm hardwired in, so I'll say bottom on that. I got to get my mana right before I start doing anything else. We'll drop here, suspend this, and hope for the best. Opponent's going to have a lot more cards than us. Good news is, even being mana screwed has its benefits. We have all cards that do things. They're not just mana. Lag City. Huh, that's weird. I gotta get the new art on Riftbolt. Most of the time I like the old art, but the new Riftbolt art is so much better. Just like Chittering Rats. I think the one that's the most pronounced, like, went from just crazy good to, oh my god, what were they thinking, was, I'm gonna needle drop here. See if I draw another land. I'm tempted to just sit on this land. Alright, now I don't even need to make a choice. But the biggest juxtaposition of good and bad, in my opinion, has got to be Kombaji Witches. That went from like kindergarten terrible, or maybe like a third grader drawing, to just like gorgeous and symbiotic to like what the card does and everything. Oh, just beautiful. All right. Here we are. Pretty sure everybody's playing the same list after they see the success that Evolving Wilds has had with it. It was pretty funny how just, I guess just brutally honest he was. He was like, yeah, I got a terrible Delver matchup, and this thing over here sucks, and that. And he's like, because I haven't given that much thought, but I just do this. And like, he doesn't bring in the volleys against Delver. It's like, man, I don't know. Yeah, they can counter it, but sometimes they won't. I'm going to play this and leave our land back. He's probably waiting for a blaze target, as are we. Old art is good. Hey, I like that play, actually. But it didn't help us last game. He used all these good spells on our stuff and still pulled it off, so. Hey, that's a pretty cool name. Love Taps MTG. Pretty neat. I know I've never played this person. That's very rare, too. Usually in tournaments, I at least see somebody at least once. I'm gonna volley here. I'm gonna turn on my get a draw out of it. Play it. Still got Searing Blaze Math. Stagger Shock. Talk about new card smell. I remember when that came out. Everybody was like, it's Fire Blast 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then this strange thing called a mana curve starts messing with everyone's logic. And it goes by the wayside, but seems to be working for our opponent. Curse comes down. Come on, give me a creature. At least we, when he bolted our creature, kind of symbolizes that maybe he doesn't have Searing Blaze in hand. So, Yeah, Litofeit and I were chatting. When you look at the bowels of the ship of what makes up Twitch, it's really there's a reason you can't find a contact person and stuff like that. There's like nobody home at that company, and it is ripe for a competitor. I'll tell you that. It's got that momentum though. Everybody does Twitch, and they haven't screwed up enough to make it that bad. But boy, they keep pulling these things off with the 4,000 refresh error and all that other stuff. It's We were really shocked how small the actual company is. Yeah, I know. I only have 2 in the deck the second time around. Yeah, he'd be at about 9 life if that was a curse. Curses! Literally. I got him an 8. I don't think we're going to pull this one off, guys. Especially with this play. He's probably got us on upkeep. Going to bolt us here. I think we lost to burn. Oh, same scenario. We lost 2-1. I mean 1-2. Yep. All right. Sorry, Litofeit. I've only won, or 1-3 now, not 2-2. Wah wah wah. Shucks. All right. Back in a beat.
Magic of Yavamaya, now in your kitchen. Mutani spaghetti. The only noodles whose power and tastiness are equal only to their legendary ingredients. Our pasta is made from only the finest weather sea, imported from Dominaria straight to your dinner table. Enjoy Mutani spaghetti. Combine it with our signature Raffaello's cheeses and finish it off with a glass of sweet Rashidan. Mutani's. The magic of Yavamaya in every bite.
Available at Moros's Market. Hey, everybody. All right, we got another good hand. I think we played this guy this tournament. All right, we'll keep this. Yeah. The good thing about playing Burn is that maybe you have time to play another deck. Yeah, hey, Litofeit, you want to get... actually, Litofeit, why don't... I promise I won't play like a Morosa deck. Why don't you get that one ready? Is that possible? Are you on the road? I don't know where it was kind of up in the air last time we talked, but maybe we can show everybody your mid-range Burn deck, and I'll play whatever they want me to against it, if possible. Or another Tron list. All right, is this the same guy that we played earlier? Swore I saw that name today. Funny, the evolution of Burn 2, it used to be just crazy easy, and it's not a hard deck by any means now, but there's a lot more thinking in the order of things and stuff that goes into it now. It used to just be 3 3 3 3, and so it got that bad reputation of like, oh, that's just, you know, simpleton deck. But it's like, I don't know, some of the interactions now, it's like, there's quite a little few decision trees that happen here. Load it up. All right. So yeah, have it all ready for me, bud. And then let's just ask now. Do you have one you'd like us to play against it? Or I mean, I've got all the decks, so let me know. We'll do this. We'll needle drop. Hopefully, draw into another land. Needle drop. Hey, all right. Needle drop. All right. I guess we'll stop at that. Deluxe on white enchantment infect. I've got it. You all know I got it. Name a weird deck. I've got it. Problem is, a lot of my decks are just obsessed with gaining life. I think because, let's be real, there's a tier 1 list, and it's great when maybe 1 in 5 years that you're able to bust through and make a new archetype that hits there. So what do? Well, if you want to compete with those, you've got to buy yourself time, and that's either with counter spells or life, and that's kind of been my thinking a lot of times with Moros. It's like, these decks on paper, they can't get there unless you're gaining life and buying these extra turns and getting resources back. then all of a sudden, that chasm of ability and quality seems to shorten. Oh boy. I don't like seeing it. I love Simic, my favorite guild, but I hate seeing it across from me because this just screams recursion loop combos and stuff. So far we got one white infect. What do you call? Request. That's what I'm looking for. It doesn't have much life gain, I'm not pretty sure. 371. All right, we'll suspend this. Needle drop on upkeep. Do this. Hit here. Black Dathui aggro, says Bonus Chicken. That could be. I do have 4 main deck. What's that evil black spell? +3/+1 and lifelink. That can mean the difference there. He has pulses, maybe capsize. Yeah, I'm not too worried about capsize other than the cursed target. What was the one? Aura Fracture. I really like that, being able to sack a land to kill an enchantment. Been wanting to really abuse that card. I know when I play Heroic, I like to have 1 or 2 of those in the sideboard, depending on the metagame. Hey, we've got a target for our Searing Blaze. How cool is that going to be? And our opponent is tapped out. Almost positive this is the same guy we played. 9 life, he says. Oh, ready? Well, shucks. It's got no mana access. We have got to make this count, baby. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, up. Seems to really beat Tron pretty easily. Is that a normal thing? I'm not sure. I don't play Burn enough. My goodness. Maybe I'll start playing it more because that felt really good. All right. Taking out all the Searing Blazes. I'm going to bring in 1 Macabre. I think Flaring Pain deserves a spot. Pyroblast sure does. Maybe just smash to smithereens for the last 2 spots. Oh no, what am I talking about? Go with the Marauders there. Marauder, Marauder. What do you guys think? Yeah, I've never been able to rouse. It's like I'd rather just have mutagenic. You could argue both, but just one of those, just never been able to make that work. Tron too slow until Fangren, yeah. And then it's got plenty of time, doesn't it? All right, well. 2 Marauders, a Macabre. And what else did we bring in? Oh yeah, the 1 Pyroblast, and we lost all the Searing Blazes. What do you guys think of this? Maybe it'll be the very last game. Who knows? Of course, we got the fun matchup with Litofeit's mid-range burn deck next. Our birthday boy Supreme. So sorry I couldn't be there, buddy. Litofeit has the coolest place, guys. He lives in a cul-de-sac. He's got an entire forest for his backyard. He's got a lagoon next to his house. I mean, it's like magic incarnate. And when I was staying with him, he's got a crocodile as a pet pretty much. And then this rainstorm happened. And all of a sudden the little crocodile left and there was like a 10-footer that morning. It was just like, good Lord. Pretty cool landscape, my friend. Kill his color access. What you talking about? Think Smash is worth that? I don't know what to bring in otherwise, though. Let me just do 1 and 1. I'll do 1 Smash, 1 Marauder. Go like that. Is that good? I'm running out of time here. We can lose this one and come back. Chime in. That darn lag isn't helping me here. Want everybody's input. I'll keep this. Card Breaker. I love that point because I've told Litofeit a lot of times, like sometimes I'll chat with people and I don't mean to sound harsh, but they're like, oh, and I play this and I'll say the phrase that cuts through to most people when they go, oh, okay, and they kind of they get what I'm saying is when I say as your opponent, I'm glad you're playing that card. You never want people to say that. So it's nice to hear kind of the opposite of like, hey, man, I hate seeing smashes. So if we go to game 3, maybe we'll bring those in, the second one in over the Marauder there. But as it sits now, I think I want to get my mana right. Or just start. What do you guys think? Cave or runner? I think we should probably go. What do you guys think? My house is a mullet. And Chimsky. Interesting. Go for Cursed Cave. Cave. All right. Thank you, guys. We'll just play that. Opponent's like, come on, dude. Burn's not that hard. Like, hey, I'm chatting with all my buddies here. Cave. Already up a life. What's wrong with me? It's a COP red. Okay, thank goodness. All right, what's the call here, guys? Drop the curse. Do our worst. Cursed. Hardest form to remove. The Cursing Mutual Fund of Fire. Ding, ding, ding. What's that new black curse? That's pretty cool. I've been wanting to make a Rakdos deck. Like if you knew you were going against elves and you could main deck those. Oh, what a beautiful card. I remember when Litofeit first saw that one, he's like, this card should be illegal. I was like, let's not get carried away. It's really good, but I'm surprised it doesn't see more play. Hey there, Deluxe, long-time viewer on YouTube. Finally catch your stream. Good luck in the last match. Thank you for that. Acromonium. I am the butcher of names. That's what I should put in the card frame here. Thank you for chiming in. It's great to see everybody, especially if it's a first time catching it live. Always some nice energy in the house. Probably a pretty small house today, given the Pro Tour on Twitch and stuff like that. But it's, like I said, nice to have our regulars and, you know, all that. Let's hope we can pull this one off. All right, we don't really have to worry about much else. Let's turn on our lava runner here, ASAP. We'll do this. I want to get this guy out and cooking even before Marauders. Actually, let me drop this here first, because if he counters it, I like that order, because if he counters it now, it still has haste. But the other way, he could have pyroblasted my dude as the last turn. And so, hey, look at that. Maybe somebody learned something. I know it wasn't me, because I said it. Oh, and any parents out there who, it's usually math is the struggling subject for anybody. There's a place out here in California. I don't know if it's everywhere else, but it's called Mathnasium. And really worth it. We've been there. Oh, boy, this is grim. We've been there about a month now and really noticing some very good benefits for our youngest. Just, you know, struggling with math here and there and stuff. So I haven't heard from this person in ages. What is this? Trespasser's Curse. That's the one, Syscoms. Remember that? Was it that like Caligula style deck I had for a while? That was always good times. Oh boy, this is frustrating, eh? What's a burn player gonna do? We're gonna attack. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, I didn't even... You know what, Cardbreaker? I'm a jackass. You're right. I totally should have brought in Flaring Pain. I didn't even see it. I know it's in there, too. I just... It's like, that's way better than a Macabre against this list, so... Alright. We'll bring out Marauders here. Before he gets his mana Tron all linked up here, let's try to at least do some sorts of damage here. Kind of our only hope is just to pile this stuff up. We got in one. got to be ready for that back-breaking fire blast at any point. And the curse has kind of got to be a nagging irritant when you want to use your mana for something else. It's going to kind of chip into you. So the Mathnasium. Yes, yes. So shout out to Mathnasium. Worth it. Seems pricey at first, but do it. Makes it fun. Every time I drive home from there, I learn something. So cool, cool. Yield, yield. This is an interesting scenario. Got quite a bit of stuff going on. But it'd be cool if red could turn something a color and then you could pyroblast COPs, but that's in my world of broken mana. Broken magic, I should say. Deluxe, what is the age range for the math place? Oh, it's about, gosh, I would say right around mid-high school is when it stops, but it doesn't have to. But that's usually see middle schoolers to early high school when just when stuff starts getting hard. They cover it all though, and they're really in depth. They don't just sit down and you learn math. They have you take this assessment. It takes about 3 days. You only show up for an hour, and they don't let kids even go there longer because you get atrophied. And it's really cool. You get this printout like almost every week with little stat sheets. It's like a metagame analysis of what you're good and bad at and what they work on, and then that's all they work on with you. Very cool. Neat design. All right. Boy, here's our upkeep, eh? Man, that blows. Hopefully he's got some blue spell here. Let's hope for a bug. These marauders want to attack. I don't want to cage these rare animals. Episode 3 of Pauperganda, if we were ever going to shoot it, I had these guys' mouths animated. We had this argument going between the marauders. I forget do you remember what they were complaining about or arguing about? One of them was a leader and the other one just would like drool and say stuff. Those little like cartoon Tim mouths, look all funny on late night. Good stuff. Probably unwinnable now since card break. Yeah. I'll give a card or 3 more. He does have Tron. Yep, that's where I go away. Let's draw a card and see what it is. Okay, COP, Pulse of Marasa. Definitely going to take out all of... All right, where's our Flaring Pain? There it is. Okay, that's in. You think we should keep Macabre? This is the deciding game 3. Won and lost. Could dub the Three Stooges over the top. Yeah, I had that queued up today, but I think I lost it at the last minute. Still need to beat Pulses. Smash is coming in. I think Marauder's out. 2 Smashes, a Flaring Pain, and a Macabre for the Blazes. Anybody got anything to say about that? Oh, that's going to be one of those pile-up turns where you just got to kind of wait for everything and bleh. Still a smash on the board. You think bring them all in? What do you want me to lose there? Card breaker. Blast out smash-ins is a little fight. God, against that matchup, man, I really want to see a Fire Blast when we need it. Also hurts his mana acceleration. Oh, I get that. I get it. What made you choose Burn this week? Oh, Jason Chappelle, yeah. If you can't tell, it's my buddy Litofeit's birthday today, and it's always his favorite deck to play, Burn. So figured, what better day to play it, right? Hydro Blast versus Fire Blast is painful. Alrighty. So I'll lose 1 Fire Blast. I need to lose one more thing, guys. 3 smashes. Think we lose Pyroblast? Let's go all aggro. Doink! And hope for the best. Darn screen. Ha! Alright. Here we are. Yeah, we won't play first. Okay. Decent. We don't really have much of the hurtin' team, but we'll keep it. Thank you for that, Jason. Oh, don't have COP. Suspend this. After that, we'll hoard all the removal for the Alchemist. Where was that color game 1 and 2? Makes me want to play Molten Rains. Only does 2. Here we go with the Alchemist. Boom. Okay. You guys might think I'm crazy. I feel like it might be worth tripping the Fire Blast here. So we've got a land in our hand. What do you think? It's tapped out. We don't have Flaring Pain yet. Guys think that's a big no-no? We've got another land. We can cast anything in our deck. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Let's make this hit for 5. Hooah! Boink. I'm just going to do this to be lazy and pass the turn. I'm not F6ing, I'm just doing the thing. Fire Blast! Haha! Come on, let's have Smash to Smithereens show up. That'd be pretty cool. I'm like worried about being reckless. I'm like, hey, remember the color you're playing? I don't really put them on, well, that kind of sucks, huh? Not much bluffing going on there. I'm going to do this now, just in case he's horribly bad, forgets his place, and thinks that maybe he can attack. Against Count, I just kind of want him to feel a little fragile, thinking maybe we've got something good in our hand. What's he grabbing? Let's see. Hydroblast. Down goes the Alchemist. Okay. Come on, smash! Come on, needle drop. No life. God, get out of that 3 range, darn it. What sort of treachery is this? Mnemonic Wall. Well, there goes our attack plan. I wasn't even paying attention. Playing terribly. Let's see. What did he bring back? Hydroblast, of course. I'll just keep that there. Oh, come on, guys. Cycle. What a kick in the crotch that is. And, oh, see, I thought of everything, Litofeit. Notice this shirt? The last day I was staying at Litofeit's house, I miscounted my days there for laundry, and so he lent me a shirt for the flight home, and so I'm even wearing your shirt. See? I thought of everything. Arg, Max slipping away, says Ninchimsky in a nice pirate tone. Yes, it is. Well, that's just flat out arrogant. He's fetching mystical teachings. Got Hydroblast in hand. It's getting ugly. And we're not drawing good. Double caves into double mountains into a flaring pain when the COP's not there. I think he's going to get his revenge on us. Ah. Ah, this is going to be terrible if we go 1-4 with Burn. Remember how bad those opening hands were in those first few games. My goodness. No favors there. But he doesn't even have Tron, but he's able to sit back on the Hydroblast there and wait us out. Flicker in place. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, it's like waiting to die here. Good news is, if we've got Denrova or Capsize or anything like that, we can at least Shard Volley our way out of it. I've always liked builds that run Shard Volley, one or two of them, and they run a few too many mana for the sacrifice effects. I think that's pretty strong design. Nice way around getting flooded or screwed. Got your mana early, do something with it later. This is why I don't like tourney. Yeah, that's why I was so impressed with this same list. You know, got second place, so it's all in, I guess, how things draw out, right? I think we wait on this. Makes you burn with anger and rage until the next day. Then the same list, you're like, I can do it today for absolutely no logical reason other than what just happened. Oh, man. Here comes Flicker. Here comes life. I think this is over really quickly. Ballistic. Oh, Ballistic Charger, Squad, Heavy Ballista, Walking Ballista. There was a show on the History Channel that had where they remake a lot of Da Vinci's designs. I think it was just called Designing Da Vinci or something like that. And they made one of those big ballistas out of like all the oak and stuff. My God, that thing, even when it cranked up, it was like, get away from that. You just heard the tension, kinetic. Oh, it was just so much power getting ratcheted back each time. I was like, damn. There's no COP. I'm going to blast him in a turn, see if he has a counter spell or what with it. Let's see. Maybe he's waiting for something worse. Okay. Actually, that was a... I'm just going to go for the win here. He's going to do that. All right. Darn it. Feel like we should fire blast the Memnonic Wall here. Stop this loop combo from happening. He doesn't have Tron though, but he's with the Signet. He's got a way to do it. What do you guys think? No, he's not going to do it. All right. Well, shoot. Hydroblast is there. Should I shoot the wall when he tries to? Because we're kind of going to be out of it after that. He might get a little reckless with this. We're going to have to build up our sources here. Ghostly Flicker in hand. Yeah, one more mountain and we might be able to play ball here. All right. Curse would have been nice now. Sure would have. Well, up till that play. Be like, tap, bye-bye. Problem, go away. great quote. I don't rub salt in wounds. I use sulfur. I can't do that. Here comes the Hydroblast. Ghostly Flicker on one. Hydroblast on the other. Good grief. He has really got us here. So Hydroblast in hand. Ghostly Flicker in hand. Which you can do at instant speed. This is pretty much over, guys. I'll see what I draw next, but with Ghostly Flicker and the wall and the Lifeland and being able to go get back his Hydroblast, this is getting ugly quick. Maybe I'll try it at the beginning of his turn. How's that? What do you say? Maybe he'll tap out here. Can't even do it though. We gotta wait for another mana source. Give it a few more turns. Yeah, he's getting the life now. Ah! We know he's got Hydroblast. He's going to be all ping, zap, boom. But what would be funny is if he doesn't, if he uses his Circle of Protection instead, which is kind of what I'm gearing at. But if he gets above, if he gets around, let's say 7 or 8 life, then it's going to be, well, that's next turn. So let's just draw one more time and see. May be able to pull it off. Do it! Oh, you jerk. There's 7 life. So we know he's got Hydroblast in hand because he showed it to us. I feel your pain on this one, Litofeit. This is one of those, this is like the king deck of, hey, this always wins, and now it's like, no. When you're in the tournament room, then you come into decks that have a game plan against burn, because if you don't, you're going to get burnt. Bad pun, but it's very true. I was really hoping he'd go for a land there. I'm just going to say yep, and I'll discard the Lava Runner. Not going to get through that battlefield, that's for sure. Tap Hope Find Blame plus Flashback. Yeah, he had it, and plus when he uses the Ghostly Flicker, he can just keep either gaining life or grabbing the Hydroblast that he could have just countered one of them with. So I just need one more source of damage. If I don't draw it here, it's totally over. I mean, it's already over, but maybe this will get a Hydroblast response. Probably. There it is. Well, now or never, boys and girls. Doink. Get your challenge ready, Litofeit, because this one is dead over, I think. Come on, don't have an answer. At least we've got a nice little rainbow going on. Well, I thought he tripped the circle there. Plop for that, plop for that. Quitting time. Let's see what he's got. We'll make the board nice and clean at the end. Just so I know. Yep, down comes that, just like I was saying. Dead meat. 1 and 4 with burn, and the same list went 2-0, so that kind of sucked, but let's see what I'll play against. I want to play something that's decent, but I don't want to abuse it with, like, what do you call, so many of my decks have life in them. Let me try Slivers. I'll try Slivers. Let's see how it does. That's a deck of the, what should I say, deck of the week, deck of the month. A lot of people liking that one. This is so weird. I've never seen so many weird little screen size pop-ups. This, again, never, of course I never play with a screen minimized here, so All right, well, we'll keep this because of the adventure symbol, but we'll keep. And pass it up. Do you have a green-white infect? Oh, I'm sure somewhere, but it's just one of those decks where even me, with as much as I love Rogue, you look at it and you're like, this has got to be one or the other. There's not enough benefit to go both. Slivers does it. I mean, when you got 12 lords, that's pretty awesome. Let off with Desert of the Fervent. I kind of rolled my eyes when he first played this, but he makes deserts work pretty well sometimes. There's games when it's a little out of hand, but we are looking for a plains, please. No. Well, that'll do. Any order. Man, I just cannot get over the art on this card. I'm not so fond of the vista in the distance, but that purple and green, boy, that really plays well together. Sorry. Missed my calling. Should have gone to art school. Where they can teach the art out of you, right? Wink. Cradle of the Accursed. And down comes one of the clocks. This would be a pretty mean test for it with slivers. I played my RG Tempo list 3 times this week, got 3 4-1s. So bummed out. But I kept losing to like heavyweights. Like I lost to Heliotech. I lost to just you know the top dudes. And I was like, darn it. And I ran into slivers though, and it was just cruel. It was the meanest. Probably should have impulsed there first, but I've got a 1-turn play here in the sliver. But it was just the meanest, cruelest, you know, because it runs Scred and everything else. It was so mean. All right, let's start getting an army developed here. Standard Bearer is the new tech over the Bodyguard. This is Kung Fu Tree's list if anybody's curious. Oh, cool. I'll have to check that out. Definitely. Let's keep this alive. So he's got a Wizard, Spark Mage coming out. We're going to keep it alive with this. Pay some life. Zinc. Go from here. This is just... It's like a miniature Flame Tongue Kavu. I'm surprised there's not more ninja decks built around that. Maybe if they had one that did 1. Of course, to any targets, pretty amazing. Maybe if it just said creature. Played 4 Commune with Nature too. Next to the Adventurous Impulses. Oh, I didn't know that. Wow, whatever he's doing, do it. Kung Fu Trees is just next level. Always fond of saying that guy could play a bottle of ketchup to a 5-0. It's crazy. All right. Ping, 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 ping. Death of 1,000 stings. He's drawing too many cards. I'm going to come on over. Who attacks a birthday boy? All right. I do. Slivers. Let's roll that over. Got a nice Lord draw here. Yeah, I've been really trying in the challenges anyway to focus on the green ramp style deck and just kind of make that my thing. But boy, after last week it was tough. I was pretty on tilt. Nothing I really did wrong. Just deck just kind of did one of these, like, you know, it was like, oh boy, kind of look back at yourself on that and be like, well, how can I design this even better? And some days it just doesn't show up. Always makes you feel good too when you see like a lot of tournament high placing regulars crash and burn too. That's always, it happens. I tell you, it is all about the energy. It's all about the when you just are all fired up to play the game and you're hot on a deck. It's like, I think it gives a deck like about a 10 or 15% boost. You know what? I think I want to keep my Lord alive over the Adventurous Impulse play. Got so many tap lands, we might not get another green source here. So deluxe salt levels ran dangerously high during challenge. Salt levels. Oh, as far as like raising lands are feeling salty. Yeah, either or both. Yeah, we've all been there, but you know, when you put that much money up on the line, it stings all the worse. I think I've only had 1 or 2 top 8s, quite a few in the teens, and a lot in the late 20s, which, you know, just break even territory. And I think I've had 3 down and outs, just bleh, you lose. Not so bad considering I'm playing a different thing every day and rogue all the time and stuff. So, oops. I'm hitting F1. That's what it was 2 weeks ago, and now it's this tilde marker. So sorry about the hiccup there, guys. Yes, I was feeling very salty. My goodness. That was a basalt monolith. The Journey Mage comes down. Does 2 damage to each opponent if he has another wizard, which he does. Bing, pow. Now, mind you, we haven't really made any mistakes here with the burn. Now, if we're not playing creatures, imagine that all this burn has hit us in the face. So we'd be at about 5 life right now. The lands are hurting us. He's able to block if he needs to, and that's no joke at 3-2. That's the one about 5 or 6 Pauperganda shows ago he was getting excited about. All right. Let's impulse. Try to find some... Yeah, well, that might force a block. Yeah, gosh, we don't really, yeah, I gotta go muscle. I was hoping for a lifeland there, really. Bring this on over. Ah, darn it. Be able to trade here too still though, but I got no choice. I don't have many turns left. Colors are right. Be nice if we had one more. We could kind of pull a Dear Lord play. A sliver deck any church would be proud of. Dear Lord. There should be a Dear Lord. Have deer as a creature subtype. All deers get +1/1 in Forest Walk. The Dear Lord. What would the Dear Lord do? Obviously, I guess all deer creatures would, or put a venison counter on something. Oh no! Killing the vibe of the show. Just kidding. Litofeit's power plug got pulled out. He'll be right back. Is he even on here though? Let's see. God, I hate this thing. Come on. Gotta jump into this tiny little small screen. Just making sure he was still on, because that would be about a 5-minute delay, and then I'd roll to a commercial if that was the deal. But I'm sorry I didn't do any better there, guys. Don't really remember any clear punts today. Just had some real clunky draws. I know Shiraz, by about game 2 or 3, he was like, shuffler, please. And then it turned around. We started getting a lot better draws in games 4 and 5, but ran away with it against Tron, lost a close one to Tron. Burn and such, so roll calm. Gotta have a zombie deer. Yeah, zombie deer. The venison thief. Or, I'm trying to... Too many play on words with cards nobody else is going to remember. Unless Mike Man was here, he'd probably pick up on it. Yeah, some rough moles. Happens. And it shouldn't. Of all burn deck lists I've seen, that one, runs like 1 or 2 more land than usual, and I just had a lot of like no land hands. And then when we did start drawing them, we had just too many. The curse of lands. It's why that new ramp deck. Actually, I'll talk about that, so we're not I don't bore you guys to death here. That new ramp deck that got the 5-0. Not seeing it ramp, yeah, this guy. So it's just kind of an more interesting theory. Instead of being, so zero focused on not drawing lands after a while, it's like, well, you know what? Lands are going to happen. I want them to happen. And instead of that, we're just going to focus on like, sheer brutality of oops, God, good grief. What is going on with my interface here? Sorry, guys. There we go. So yeah, and then this card got everybody's attention. So cool. They're like 1 penny. I don't know if they're going to start going up or what, but it's probably not, because it's about the only deck that can warn them. But 3/3 is no joke. Persist is no joke. You're getting kind of 3 creatures out of that, and it kills 3 other guys. But man, look at how much this guy or gal hates Delver. Got 2 Ophies here, 4 Volleys, 3 Recluses, and another Ophie. That's just nuts. But anyway, what's cool is like, okay, early on, you know, you're pumping out stuff with this, and this, and then you're going and cycling and grabbing some more stuff. And if you got this too early, all right, big deal. But I like this Sandworm because you kind of need that game against elves where sometimes when you do have your Crusher, they have so much stuff they're able to get you with anyway. So that unblockability of the Sandworm's pretty cool, and that cycling is no joke. Turn 2 and 3 having something to do with your mana, just to kind of accelerate into it. So I'll probably be playing some version of this on Sunday, to be honest with you. So, oh, Litofeit's back. Good. That was quite the power plug. Oops. Oh, that's why so much stuff's going wonky, because I haven't said do all this stuff. Let's kill that. Let's go like this. Back to the game. Okay. In. All right. Litofeit, are you there? Dun, dun, dun. Watch, we're going to win on time here. Hey, yo, buddy. It says you're here. I think the last time I looked at it. Yep. Point. Green light. Well, I guess I'll go back to that. Oh, nope. Now he's waiting. Oh, he's that way. All right, here we go. Boom. It was my attack phase, I believe. Yes. We will attack. If I was him, I would have blocked with the... I'll block with the Journeyman. Yep. Get rid of that Lord. Don't really have a choice here. I just got to stay aggro, being at 10 life. Not going to sit back. Really just want to land here. Protect our Lords after this point. Well, somebody's got a needle drop. I don't want to risk a Lord for 1 damage and let it through. Cradle of the Accursed. You can make zombie tokens. Oh, that was the play. The Firebrand. Yay! Alright. Good Lord. Here we go. And let's get big. Raw. Oh, and I just got Arena finally. I think it took them 2 months to give me my okay. And not too into it. It's just... Actually, I thought, you know, I didn't like the cartoon. I critiqued it a couple weeks back when it first came out. Like, just the look and feel of it. It's just too much jiggling and wiggling going on. A lot of cards I'm not familiar with, so I got to read them. And kind of the way it's located, I just can't... Yeah, you can scroll over stuff, but I just feel like everybody's waiting on me. And really don't like you click on a spell and it just taps your mana. And it's like, dude, I didn't want to use red and a white. I wanted to use white and a white and stuff like that. Yeah, not that big of a fan. I think I'm going to lean on the Boros the 1 or 2 times I'm going to play it, right? We've got a zombie out. Down's going to come off. Flanker. Hopefully that standard bearer will do something. Attack. Close little matchup here. He looks a little mana screwed there, but alright, so game 2. Not sure if standard bear's doing much here. Tough to board against that. I think we'll just leave everything. Maybe I'll bring in 1 more standard bearer just to mess with all the spells going to my face. We shall see. Flank was win. Yeah, flanking is so misunderstood. I think the most misunderstood, though, has got to be first strike with Infect. That's just, I've never seen so many misplays in my life with anybody. Just keep this. Those curious. Litofeit's not watching. He won't be mirroring me. He's probably listening, so I better be careful. Maybe not. I think that's why he's typing here instead of there, though. All right. we're both going to start off with some pretty lame first plays. Nice and slow. So yeah, I think I got to kind of look in the mirror with ramp. I think I, oh, I know, buddy. Hey, Zigzown is in the house. I'm just playing Litofeit on his birthday show set special. Unfortunately, it wasn't much of a gift because I went 1-4, but we're playing one last game here to just see this new mid-range burn deck that he's it's been his new love, his new pet. Can have some pretty crazy games where you're like, dang, there's something there. Just like a lot of decks. It makes the format so great. Exact same draw as last game, man. All right, well, I think we're going to try to kill this dude with some of this. Boom. Boom. All right. And I think I'm going to pull the plug on that Flipside Gaming thing. I was just looking through the videos, and I'm like, oh, yeah. I was like, God, I haven't heard from him ever, so no offense. I mean, it's not like I expect everybody to buy cards and stuff, but it's just like, I don't know, advertising for him, and haven't heard anything, word one from him. I'm sure we're not really making much, so always trying to simplify things. That's my goal, and that gets in the way sometimes. Yeah, here come the slivers, which don't have the wither damage. A lot of people messed that one up too. But we do have some other damage. Let's get rid of that pesky dude now. Sanguinary Mage. Prowess. Boy, there's a word I always spell wrong. All right. Rift Bolt. We're taking damage by keeping things alive. Ah. Come on, one more land. Skimping on lands here. Protection from lands. Try finding that. Gunsort's Desert. Deals 1 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Ooh, somebody needs a blocker. Righto, righto. Oh, I should right click on this. There we go. Well, I always prefer good artwork over bad, so outside of echoing tricks, which I'm not really afraid of, I'm going to go like this. Yeah. I'll attack with our poison dudes. I don't want to risk a lord. I can use a spell on that. They're too precious. That thing's awfully big. A 3/2 blocker. That's a roadblock. RFK is my favorite artist. Oh yeah, Richard Kane Ferguson. I always mistake him and Teresa. They have some similar styles sometimes, but when you look close, I'm like, I guess they don't. But at a distance, it kind of everything feels like the shared two. But I don't know who. I hate to sound unoriginal, but man, John Avon with his lands, it's pretty hard to beat that. I mean, that dude's a specialist. Who did this one? E.M. Geist. I like how gritty, and I mean that really captures. It's not glossy or anything. It's just kind of what a curse would like feel like. Yeah, we'll take that. Down to 8. Well, let's see what we can do here. Good Lord! Here come the lords. The lords of pain. We win via poison, if I'm not mistaken. Ha! What a jerk. I beat my friend on his birthday, but hey, we got to showcase this deck. Fortunately, Slivers proved to be a little too big with the poison there, but as you can see, each game we were within just striking distance. And he didn't, to Litofeit's defense, he didn't draw the, it's this really cool wall, and I thought it was janky at first, but when I saw it in play, it's actually pretty neat. What's it called? Pharaoh? Oh, I've got a Bolt Buddy. There's a Pharaoh list that, where is it? Another reason. Display. I thought I set it to 0. What's that wall of pharaohs? You guys know what card I'm talking about? Anyway, it's pretty decent. Warden of the Wall. No, it's not that one. It's a little. Forget. It's this cool looking like artifact wall that has these pharaohs. A Wall of Forgotten. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Bring it up. There we go. Boom. There he is. We'll get the non-foil version. I just love the artwork on that. So yeah, for 2 mana you get a defender, and in his style deck, dealing 1 damage with his desert. So you get that online, and if that had shown up, probably would have been a bit of a different game. But anyway, guys, I'm going to head out. We'll see you next week on Pauperganda. Happy birthday, my brother-in-arms, Litofeit, and we'll see you next time. Any questions, comments, concerns, send them at pauperganda@gmail.com, and we'll see you soon. If I see you on Sunday, I'll probably be playing something like what's on the screen here. Adios.
Hey, all you Pauperganda Knights! Want a great deal that also helps Pauperganda? Well, you're in luck. Visit flipsidegaming.com for all your paper magic needs. Simply enter the code Pauperganda and get 10% off on all orders $10 or more. Plus, you'll help us too.
We've harvested the hottest spices in all the Dominaria. We've delved deep into the forgotten caves of Keldor to bring you the hottest sauce of any plane. Introducing Flame Tongue Hot Sauce. Our thermal alchemists have flame slashed and fire blasted only the most Syrian ingredient to bring a flame to your tongue that causes serious damage. Get tongued. Get Flame Tongue Hot Sauce. Deal 4 damage to any meal.
Available at all fine Sinclair superstores.
This picture business is tougher to get into than I figured. Don't worry. A bad beginning is a good ending. Certainly. If at first you don't succeed, keep on sucking till you do succeed.